The Jaipur Polo Team has delivered an exceptional run so far, securing 6 trophies this season, demonstrating remarkable consistency across both Jaipur and the Jodhpur circuit. Captain and the patron of the Jaipur Polo Team, Sawai Padmanabh Singh and Lance Watson have been at the forefront. This momentum emerging as the two of the highest scoring players of the season. Padmanabh Singh has scored 90 plus goals, while Lance Watson has crossed 100 plus goals, together shaping the team's attacking dominance. Polo in India carries a legacy of royalty, skill, tradition, and at the forefront of this modern revival, Sawai Padmanabh Singh, a passionate sportsman. He is both the captain and the patron of the Jaipur Polo Team, leading from the front while carrying forward the proud legacy. And today we are joined by the Sawai Padmanabh Singh on DD India. Sir, it's a pleasure to have you on the show. Under your leadership, Jaipur Polo continues to blend tradition with a contemporary vision, taking Indian polo to new heights. Jaipur Polo Team has already a remarkable season with multiple titles. How do you view this season, and what changes have you seen in the Indian polo over the years?
Yes, the pleasure is all mine. Thank you for having me on your show. It's a real pleasure, not only to talk about the beautiful sport that we love, but also to talk about the legacy that we are so proud to represent over here in Jaipur. So as you know, Jaipur is considered to be the global home of polo. Polo is a sport that our country has given to the world. It was the Britishers that found it in India, played in the eastern parts of India and Manipur, and it was really the gift that India has given to the world. And within India, Jaipur is supposed to be, or known to be, the home, so to speak, for the sport. Over the years, we've seen the Indian team be the most important and successful team globally. You think about the 30s, 40s, 50s, up to the 60s, we were the most decorated team in the world. And so today, one is actually seeing a huge resurgence of the sport in the country, with many new young players taking to the sport. Polo in Jaipur as a center is developing quite a lot. And we do hope that through programs such as yours, we are further able to promote our beautiful sport.
Right, a huge resurgence in the Indian polo. But as both captain and the patron, how challenging is it to balance on-field leadership and with the responsibility of carrying forward the Jaipur's polo legacy ahead, because you are dominating this season around?
Yes, well, I mean, polo is a very difficult sport to play. It's an even more difficult sport to organize when it comes to the logistics. You have each player that has to have between 4 and 12 horses. You have 4 players that make a team, so you're looking at, in addition of 30, 40 horses. So it's very much to do with getting organized behind the scenes, and then obviously, in addition to getting the horses in order, you need to get the players in order, and players in top shape, not only to be able to ride those horses, but also to be able to play the game while running up and down at nearly 30 miles an hour, in some cases trying to hit a ball which is about that big. So it is a very difficult sport, and yes, we've been very, very fortunate with the Jaipur Polo Team. We restarted this team. It's nearly a 100-year-old team, which was started by late Sawai Padmanabh Singh, who was at that time in the 30s the world's best player, and also won the Polo World Cup for India, and my own grandfather. And so we've revived his team 2 years ago, and in the last 2 years, we've very, very happy to say that we've been one of the most successful teams over here. We've won most of the tournaments across the Indian circuit. We've taken this team to play in the UK as well, revived the India Polo Day in the UK, with the Jaipur Polo Trophy being right at the heart of it. And the idea is that in the times to come, we can really take the Jaipur Polo, but also the Indian Polo name to different corners of both the country, but also of the world.
Right, it's very important to spread the game all over the world. Sir, if you talk about the Indian polo is slowly gaining international attention, as you mentioned that you went to UK. What more needs to be done to give Indian players and tournaments a global recognition? Because as you mentioned, it's very difficult. You needed horses, very expensive sports. So tell something about that.
Well, you've brought up a very important question. We ask ourselves this same question almost daily. And I do believe that a couple of things that at least I've been able to identify that I feel have greatly, positively impacted other sports are, one, streaming, and two, the possibility of conducting a league. We've all seen how leagues have transformed the fortunes of various sports across not only our country, but across the world. So I think a concept around a polo league, I think, will not only be incredible for the sport, but I think also in terms of entertainment would be an incredible offering to the public of our country. So that's one, and I think if we are able to pair that up nicely with streaming, I think it's great that we have this platform with your channel to be able to talk about this sport. But I think for anybody who hasn't seen this sport, without a bias that I have because I love this sport, it's something that it's one of the most unique things that anybody could see. 8 horses at 30 miles an hour running up and down at those speeds, at that aggression on these beautiful animals. It's a beautiful game to watch. So I have full confidence in the sport. I just think we need to find a way to put it in front of the hundreds of crores of people that are into sport in our country, and I think that it will catch like wildfire.
Definitely, as you mentioned, it's very important to bring it in front of the people. So tell something about the upcoming events that you people are looking, and where do you see the Indian polo in the next 5 years?
Well, so we've recently taken part in an international tournament series with Argentina. They are the world champions, the best team in the world, and we competed against them in Delhi, where fortunately we had 2 wins out of 2 matches. So that was a very positive sign for Indian polo. We have the Polo World Cup coming up next year, which will be again a very, very important fixture for us. We were in the final a few years ago in Australia. And I hope that, like in 1957, which was the last time India won the Polo World Cup, we're able to bring back glory for our country, which, like I mentioned, is the home of polo. It was where polo originated. In fact, I also want to share that the Polo World Cup trophy was a trophy that was made in Jaipur, given to the world of polo by my own grandfather. And even today, if you look at the Polo World Cup trophy, it says that it's the Jaipur Polo World Cup. So Jaipur has a very, very important role to play in global polo, and I hope that we're able to bring back this wonderful trophy made in Jaipur back to its home.
So definitely the kind of work you people are doing, we are hoping that soon India will show more dominance in the world of polo, and will also bring back the Polo World Cup to India the way you people are playing, though you people are dominating. Thanks, sir, for joining us and giving a wonderful perspective on the Indian polo and how it is growing and what are your plans for the polo, Indian polo. Thanks a lot.